Place was created to empower the next generation of leaders. It's a partnership between the Sisters of Charity Foundation of South Carolina, whose mission is to decrease poverty through action and advocacy, and Columbia College, who has a mission emphasis on service, leadership, and social justice.
There are some intangible things around leadership that we felt like there was an opportunity for the students to really gain something from, like seeing inequity and poverty and other things, not just on campus, but off campus.
Place was created because Columbia College saw the need, and Sisters of Charity had the means to meet that need, to combine these two concepts that were really, really disjointed 8 years ago. And that was leadership and community engagement by emerging college students.
I think that Place really gave me an opportunity to expand how I view and understand my community, and it made Columbia College, not just where I go to school, but it made that place and the community surrounding it a home for me.
The framework of Place includes academic training in leadership and philanthropy, boots on the ground community engagement experiences, internships with organizations related to student passions, and lots of reflection, both with professionals and with one another.
One of my favorite Place memories is being in the classroom. It is a safe home. I feel like every time we get there, we're able to express how we feel and not having a fear that we'll be judged.
Through Place, I've learned that it's more than just, doing and giving to people, but also getting to know people. And
there's so many things you can do, such as Gable Oaks. I tutored there, and I could just see how much of an impact it really made for the students. So my little bit of knowledge was making such a big difference to them.
What I've seen is transformational, really, if you look at where some of our students were at the beginning, almost lacking some self-confidence, lacking some courage, really not understanding their potential when it comes to leadership and the impact that they can have individually. And that's one of the things I'm most proud of, is how I've seen students transform from kind of shy and afraid to, I can do this. It's not up to somebody else, it's up to me.
I was never really confident in my ability to make change, but coming to the Place Fellows program, I became more confident in who I am, more vocal about the things that I was passionate about, and just more of a servant leader.
What I see out of the leaders who've gone through the Place program is a sense of humility, a sense of confidence in their ability to be with communities and to think with communities about change. And that kind of power it's like a domino. If you have it and it goes to the next person, it just multiplies.
Whether the issue is food insecurity, youth empowerment, or social justice inequities, our goal is to make compassion contagious.
I actually now work for a local nonprofit called Latino Communications, and we solely focused on helping the community, especially now through this COVID situation that has impacted our life greatly.
Place Fellows was my first introduction to social work. Prior to that, I wasn't really super familiar with what exactly a social worker was or what they did. After I graduated from Columbia College, I ended up going and getting my master's in social work, and I'm currently working as a hospice social worker at an agency in Greenville.
They now see the world differently. They say, oh, I'm not just a bit player here, I can be a change agent. I can be somebody that can really change the world in my own way. And that's what I hope, that these students don't stop with Place Fellows when they're finished, but they take that and that program becomes a catalyst for their own involvement in the community and in the world down the road.
We want the Place Fellows to walk away with the understanding that kindness is free. And in big ways and small, kindness transforms communities.
The main thing that I'll take from Place is the ability to build connections and relationships with people.
So I'm definitely going to continue to look for opportunities to serve and be engaged and connected with the community. And whether that's working in nonprofits or finding an organization that also values philanthropy work is definitely something that I've put on my list of priorities.
I think plays totally changed the trajectory of my life. I came into college thinking I was gonna go into the communications field, but through my time with Place, I was able to realize that you could advocate in various disciplines in various different ways, and so I found my way in the system of education.
They represent this next generation coming up in a way that we all should be proud of. And when the time comes for them to lead beyond the campus, they will lead. And that is probably one of the proudest things I can say about not only where they are today, but their potential in the future.
To think that something started 8 years ago that has grown into a program that has the potential to impact the future is amazing and humbling and awe-inspiring.